The battle lines are drawn, and now the two presidential nominees will face off on the debate stage on Monday night. Pay attention to the counter on the screen. Donald Trump and Hillary Clinton, they've got a lot at stake. Here to discuss that and more, A. Scott Bolden, a Hillary Clinton supporter and former chairman of the Washington, D.C. Democratic Party. Scotty Nell Hughes, CNN political commentator and a Donald Trump supporter. Good morning to both of you.
Good morning, Victor. Thanks for having me.
Always good to have
Scotty.
you. Scotty,
Thanks, Scott.
I want to start with you, Scotty. Trump, we know, has been watching videos, looking for ways to rattle Clinton. He's looking for the big moment, not really involved in the specific details. I wonder, though, can he go for this 90-minute debate without putting some real meat on these policy bones without a teleprompter?
Well, he doesn't need to show that he's the most expert in every single field. He doesn't need to sit there and quote facts and numbers everywhere, what he does. But he needs to show that he has a good perception, a good grasp on the issue. He needs to show that he's not a terrible risk. He needs to speak with confidence, something we know he can do. And when it comes to dealing with Clinton with these attacks that we know are going to try to come at him to get under his skin, he needs to just address her with dignity and some respect and move on and try to pivot it back to the policy issues and just these top lines and let the people continue to do their research on their own.
All right, Scott, let me come to you. He's going for the big moment. We know that Clinton is spending time looking through the policy documents, her own, looking through Trump's. Is there a problem here potentially for her getting too down and muddied into the specific details without the big moment?
I don't think so. She's a skilled litigator. She's a skilled lawyer and debater, and she'll be at the top of her game. But again, the bar is low for Trump, but it's also low for Hillary because of who she's going against. Listen, Donald Trump can run, but he can't hide, as my mother used to say. It's going to be Hillary, it's going to be Trump and the moderator, and she's got so much material to attack his record, to attack his policies, to attack his credibility, that it'll be interesting to see how Donald Trump manages that, if you will. It'll also be interesting to see whether he does well or not. It's going to be a long night for him because he's going to be on the defensive given his policies, his positions, and his hypocrisy. And he's never had just one debater on stage. He can't hide behind those 9 now. So let the games begin.
This is new for Donald Trump, one-on-one. You know, there was that call for a one-on-one debate between Ted Cruz and Donald Trump. He refused to do that. How well do you think he'll do just one-on-one? I was going to say mano a mano, but we've got a man and a woman here on stage, Scotty.
Well, the one good thing we know about Mr. Trump is because of his confidence, because he is used to being in the spotlight, it's easy for him to have. And just like JFK, just like Ronald Reagan, he needs the people to focus on him when they're watching him in a good way and not necessarily have her be the headline, which is pretty easy. And it's interesting to hear Scott talk about he's got to stand there for 90 minutes and the stamina. I mean, that's one of the issues we're questioning right now. She's going to maybe be focused on getting down in the dirty and dealing with these little policies, but she's also got a record that is so full of things to attack. She's the one that actually has a voting record. She's the one that has been in government. And so where Mr. Trump, you're just trying to pull these very big open speculations, this is what he might do. We know what kind of president Hillary Clinton would do. And that right there is the reason why she's not winning overwhelmingly, or it's like she angrily said in her video, why she's not winning by 50 points in her polls. She doesn't know. Well, it's because of your record, Hillary Clinton, and your positions on policies.
Scotty, hold on for a second, Scott.
Okay.
Let me ask you, Scotty, about the attacks that I think many expect that Donald Trump will bring to this debate. He still has to catch up and close this gender gap as it relates to women. And there's a CNN poll out, came out this month, that 60% of women believe that Trump has unfairly attacked Clinton in the general so far. How does he walk that line of bringing the criticisms that you've mentioned without further alienating the women that he needs to win over?
Well, unfortunately, I think it doesn't matter who was up there. Maybe even Jesus Christ himself would have a problem with the white elephant in the room is sexism. Because if he comes over too strong, they're going to see him as being a bull. If he comes just with simple answers, they're going to see him being as weak. This is a hard line for any candidate to walk, especially Mr. Trump. But I think this is why his message is resonating. Hillary Clinton does have a problem with women, hence why you see this advertisement out. She's losing by 17 points with... She's losing with 17 points with married women. And these are women that are highly engaged, highly motivated to get out and work for Mr. Trump. And Hillary Clinton is trending 2 points less than Barack Obama did in 2012. This is why she's panicking right now and needs to get this voter out. And that glass ceiling, It was broken in the 70s by my mother's generation. It's kind of plexiglass at this point.
I don't know if the glass ceiling of the presidency was ever broken, but let me come to you, Scott. Panicking, you heard the word there. Panicking, Clinton is.
No, I doubt that seriously. She never panics when it comes to Donald Trump. But here's the thing for you and your viewers to watch. Donald Trump will be on stage alone with one debater and no teleprompter. He can't help himself but to go off message. And when he gets cornered, as we've seen in the past, he's going to go on the attack. And he doesn't attack policy, he attacks personally. And with Hillary Clinton, who is a historic woman political figure, he's going to go on that attack, and he loses the debate at that juncture because he's going to lose the women vote because he doesn't know how to attack her policies. He can't get around that. It's going to be entertaining, but it's going to be detrimental for him and his campaign, and that is going to be the difference in regard to Hillary Clinton and winning this debate. And she can take her time in attacking him with his own words, his own video, and all the other deplorables that come with Donald Trump.
All right, well, you know, we've got the emails that are making headlines again this weekend. We'll see how high the latest release from the FBI moves that topic into the evening. A. Scott Bolden, Scotty Nell Hughes, thank you both.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right.